Cage, what a weekend of footy now. Matty Primus, of course, 4 wins, 2 losses, 29-point win over Melbourne. Of course, Melbourne haven't won here since 2000, Cage, so I don't know if you can read a lot into that, but Matty can only do what's put in front of him. He's continued to win as he just about shut the door on Matty Primus for next year.
I reckon he's over the line, Jeddah, to be quite frank. Not just by virtue of the fact that they've won so many games, but it's obvious that his message, as Dean Bailey, the opposing coach, said last night, that it's obvious that Matty Primus's message is getting through to the Port Adelaide players, and they were most impressive yesterday against Melbourne. Melbourne were good early, but look, I reckon he's over the line job, to be quite frank. When you read with all due respects to the other contenders and the other names that we mentioned, I reckon Matty Primus is over the line, General.
All right, Cage, we don't want
to... But I've been wrong before.
No, they have got a sleeper, and you and I know who it is, but we've said we won't say anything, so we'll keep it quiet. But for those that think we don't know who it is...
It wouldn't be a good sleeper.
We do know who it is, but Matty Primus will get the job. Now, the Crows, Cage, we saw them up against Collingwood, a heartbreaking loss. No Edwards, no McLeod, no Burton, no Goodwin.
No Vince.
No Bernie Vince. The new era was on parade against the team that's top of the table, 3-point loss. Did you like what you saw?
I did. I liked it very much. They had their chances to win it, no question about that. Had Taylor Walker nailed that goal early in the third quarter, they go to 16 points up and probably just about win the game. But having said that, you're right. Those players, those senior players, have now moved on. And I like what I saw from the Crows. They didn't get the points, but I reckon some of their younger players are now starting to sort of show signs that down the track they can stand tall. Mind you, they've had a terrible year. You know, they've gone from chocolates to ball lollies in a real hurry.
All right, I want to bring that point up. Last year, of course, they lost the semi-final to Collingwood by 9 points. They kept them to 23 points at half-time in that game. They kept Collingwood to 23 points at half-time in this game. But Collingwood sit on top of the ladder. They recruited Ball and Jolly. The Crows sit in 12th spot at the moment, didn't recruit anyone. How can it be that different, Cage?
Well, it's...
1 year they're playing each other in a semi-final with a 9-point loss. Well, one's top, one's in 12th spot.
Well, Crows have had a terrible year, and questions have to be asked, and they will be asked, and they're being asked at the moment, as to the reasons why this has all happened. There's no doubt, in my view, they are a better side than where they're placed at the moment, and there'll be some strong questions asked and some answers sought, because this year has simply not been good enough. All
right, while we talk about Collingwood, Cage, of course, top of the ladder for the first time in a minor round since 1977.
They can be beaten.
They're on a 9-game winning streak. They did that in 1990. Of course, they went on to win the premiership that year. Have the Crows exposed a weakness, though, that the other teams now have looked at and said, well, we can see how to lock Collingwood down now. Have they shown the other teams how to beat them?
I've got no doubt that what we saw on Saturday night, Collingwood, you know, people saying they're over the line. I won't subscribe to that at all. They're beatable, no question about that. But look, their form's been terrific. They've won 9 on the trot. But I think now it's probably a 2-horse race, to be quite frank. I haven't been impressed with St Kilda, General. The Western Bulldogs have hit a hurdle with all their injuries. I think it comes down to Collingwood and Geelong now, to be quite frank with you. I can't see any other side winning the premiership. Again, I've been wrong before. Many, many times.
We'll have all the answers in a few weeks, Cage.
Hopefully.